Mega EP. Ok, gracias por el follow. A ver. Listo. Aquí. Ignacio Costa. Ok, a ver. Muchos follows en YouTube. A ver. Ya no sé dónde más lo compartí. Ok, ya. ¿Dónde me compartí? Bueno, ahí está. Bueno, el día de ayer hicimos una buena travesía. Desde por acá. Desde el Graveport hasta por acá. Y tenemos que avanzar a Sunfall. Todo en dirección al norte. Para allá. Tenemos que tener cuidado porque va a haber centinelas en el camino. Espérate, maldito pollo. No me ves. Fuck. Holy shit. Oh, demonios, cocodrilos y centinelas. Ya le pájaro. A ver, levántenme. Sí. No, pues cómo salgo de esta. No mames, que sigues aquí, maldito pollo. Si lanza su escáner, me chinga. No, ¿qué hice? Pues a correr por su vida. No mames, ¿sos tú? ¿Por qué no tiene puesta la piedra? Manches, tuve que salir corriendo como loco de ahí. No había forma de superar a tanta máquina. ¿A chingar ya tan rápido llega a la costa? Ok. Ok, aquí hay que tener cuidado porque usualmente o hay bandidos o hay máquinas muy poderosas. Destroy machine. Ok, si hay máquinas destruidas puede que haya bandidos. No logro detectar nada.
Those Glinthawks must be here for the scrap.
No mames, ¿en qué momento aparecieron ustedes? No, demonios. No llega por ahí. Aquí igual, o hay máquinas o hay bandidos, o ambas. Si el RNG está en contra. No logro detectar nada.
Might need that.
Aquí ya debí de haber detectado algo. Aquí ya debí de haber detectado algo. Ya sean máquinas. No, ya detecté máquinas. Fuck, más máquinas. Pongan atención. Yo nomás voy pasando.
Anyone there? Please help! Stay away from me! Help! Help!
Okay.
Ah, dije, a él le voy a quitar su armadura. Hubiera sido bueno. Corrupted Behemoth? Damn it, zona corrupta entre... Así o más. Bueno. Ahorita no creo que alguien conteste si digo... ¿Qué hago?
Hardy little plant.
¿Los
Will
mato o me paso de largo? Una idea sería pasarme de largo.
Another signal.
Otro cuello largo.
Looks like the
Demonios.
signal is coming from that tall neck.
Ah, es el que está alrededor de la arena. Demonios, no, olvídalo. Es una batalla en todo sentido lo que pasa ahí. No, por aquí puedo pasar. No hay terreno para pisar. Nada más es uno. Si es uno, me rifo.
What's this? can get out of this.
La ventaja real es que no pueden atravesar esta pared, según yo. De seguro son rivales. No mames. ¿Están oratos o qué? Ya les hicieron carnitas. Esos güeyes ya terminaron de matarnos. Como son máquinas corruptas, aguantan un chingo más. ¡Da la madre que me pegó! Ok, esto necesita hasta una mejor armadura. Ok, ya entendí que por qué me pegó. No mames. Madres. ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué onda?
Right on target.
No mames, espérate. ¿Cómo? ¿Te hubiera sido la fiesta? Yo de poderme... Ay, aquí está el otro güey. Aunque bueno. No mames, ¿cuánto aguantan estas cosas?
Got too much already.
Bueno, listo. Pero como fiesta, ¿qué tipo de fiesta también, pues? Porque si son como las fiestas actuales, ahí sí te entiendo por qué te fuiste.
Okay, Aloy, now what?
Ya llegué.
Sunfall. The Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of Carja might against the howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
Según yo aquí, a ver, según ya tengo el outfit, ¿no? Ah, no lo tengo, demonios. Tengo que conseguir entonces.
I put the lifespan of the ceasefire at...
She's very pale. Is she unwell?
Yes. She's a fighter, but the fever on her won't lift. It only burns hotter. Her name is Shiana, my sister.
Isn't there anyone in Sunfall who can help?
We're refugees. We know our place. And there's only one healer in the territory. He's... difficult. His soul is in shadow.
His soul is in shadow.
Galiv. That's him. He's very clever, but he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away. Perhaps he was always like that. Either way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that. Where would I find him?
Last I heard, he was patching up soldiers at Blazon Arch. Another border battle.
thought Earth had capable of abandoning us like this.
I'll keep the moon from your brow.
Según yo no puedo entrar así. ¿Puedo entrar? Según yo, ¿no? ¿No estaba la armadura?
These aren't goods, they're necessity.
A ver. Pero según está el traje, ¿no? Para entrar. Pues si no es necesario, vale pájaro. O creo que aquí es donde me van a venir a decir que no puedo avanzar.
The subway. Prime condition.
It's not like this in Meridian.
Sí, creo que aquí no voy a poder entrar sin la armadura.
Now we get to see if your attack on their Focus network was entirely successful.
What are you talking about? Did I crash?
Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy.
Sunlight always
I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
Outlanders! If you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
I hear the Shadow Carnage are looking for one of their own. Should pay well.
Okay.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King. The light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law!
Pobre
I
niño.
command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair. You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting. Kind of busy. We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
Well, the Kestrels.
Ah, they want us to see this, boy.
Pretend to respect your
Makes
manners.
quite an
Balustrade.
impression.
It's a short drop from there.
¿Me tiro? No me puedo
If
tirar.
you're gonna watch some slaughter, another manhunt. How many men and women can one tribe lose? Odin, leader of Odin's marvels. You've a fresh face. When you're less an eye or an ear or two, you'll fit right in. First impressions make the sale, except in this snake pit. They'll take whoever shows up.
Farewell, Odin.
Good hunting. If I should have cause to kill you, you won't suffer.
Oh, thanks.
No puedo tirar.
Not every day you get a chance to bag a war hero.
Do you think Uthid did what they're accusing him of?
I hope so. It'll make him more dangerous. My advice, it's best not to overthink such things.
Overthink whether he's guilty or innocent?
You let all these thoughts in your head, you'll never make it as a mercenary. Only thing that matters is dead or alive. If they say alive, bring a rag to stuff in its mouth. But these days, no one wants alive.
I have to go.
Fine by me.
Ok, sí, no puedo hacer nada aquí.
With Uthid gone, Sunfall feels even less safe.
So at least I'm safe. My uncle.
Según yo aquí no podía entrar sin la armadura. Pero bueno, a ver.
Fine.
I'd cut my left arm off for one.
The food is from Dowager Queen Nasadi, little ones. Her Highness knows times are hard and helps when she can. Eat, but bring some home for your families, if you have one. I've heard whispers about you. Rides machines, fancy spear, delightful freckles. Some even say you have a conscience. How extraordinary.
Who are you? You're obviously not one of the Shadow Karja.
My name is Vanasha. For now, all you need to know is that I'm a whisper of reason in this howling pit of insanity.
I know how that feels.
I'm sure you do. And so does Uthid. He's a good man, so naturally the Shadow Karja will murder him. I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the green.
Just a humble bounty hunter.
Bienvenido. Y el mes se fue así de rápido.
If you're so inclined.
¿Cuál mes? Bueno,
I'll do what I can for Uthid. But what about you?
What about me what?
What will you do while I risk my life?
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall. They mark the start of the green climb. Good luck. I'm flattered you want to chat more, but if we're gonna...
What makes you think he's on the green climb?
He knows he'll be pursued, so he needs a hideout that's both familiar and... He won single-handedly. My guess is that he'll fall back on what worked before.
I've gotta go.
You really do.
ay, no seas mamón. Yo dije, ya vamos a entrar. Pues ni pex. Vamos. Pues todavía no se acaba el mes. Todavía le queda una semanita.
Oh, useful.
Este juego le presentó algún glitch. No que yo recuerde. Este no. El que sí se me glitchó varias veces fue el Forbidden West. Forbidden West sí se me glitchó varias veces. Pero no cosas feas. Simplemente era restart from the save y ya. Volví a cargar bien.
Need them soon enough.
Imagínate un... No, Henry, así como decías del Mega Man X8, con gráficas de X4, imagínate un Zelda Ocarina of Time con estas gráficas. Uff. Mi sueño guajiro. El Horizon 1 me dañó todos mis save data por un error al cargar. ¿En serio? No, pues sí estuvo feo. Dice, ya hay un proyecto así del Zelda Unreal Engine, pero le quita el encanto al juego. Deja que se lo quite. Ouch. Y se murió el maldito. Pero ¿por qué dices que le quita el encanto al juego? Yo por ahí vi uno que era en extremo bueno. Al final del stream si quieres pongo un video para que lo veas. De seguro ya lo viste. Pero bueno. No, si es como el video que te digo, no. Al contrario. Reviviría el juego todavía. O sea, si de por sí para mí el PS Port lo revivió un montón.
I found this.
¿Y aquí qué voy a encontrar? Yo no me acuerdo.
3 dead trees, just like Vanasha said. Let's see if these tracks lead up that rise. Must be the green column.
A mí nada más con ver el Ocarina con... ¿Cómo se dice? ¿Qué era aquí? A mí con ver el Zelda Ocarina of Time a 60 frames me revivió muchísimo el juego. Esto ya no me acuerdo. Ups. Ahora ahí. Ahora ahí. Sí. Ah, es que no llegué. No lo sé, yo creo que sí, pero después del mes del terror, porque antes se viene algo muy cabrón.
All right, made it. Where did you go, Uthid? Food scraps. I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he was being followed. He must have kept going. I've got to catch up.
¿Quieres que vuelva a jugar el Mega Man X8?
A dead machine. Uthid's been hunting. Everything useful has been stripped. Uthid's been gathering components, probably for ammo. Contacts. I'll get a scavenge.
Puta madre. Ay, no. ¿Dónde? Bien, lo hará eso. No, no lo vi. De 8 bits. Tengo que pegarme, tengo que pegarme. Ah, gráficos de Play 1. Ah, ese sí lo vi. No, hombre, si eso es un Bleak Hole, si esos fueron 3 Bleak Holes. No me quiero imaginar un Tormenta.
I can't spare the weight.
Y ahora.
They took down a Ravager. Not an easy kill, but worth it for the parts. Dead Watchers. More scrap for Uthid's stockpile.
The next one doesn't miss.
Uthid?
You're young for a bounty hunter. Or am I old for a soldier?
I'm not here for the price on your head, Uthid. I believe you're innocent.
Innocent? Come on, then. If this is a trick, it's a good one. You've earned your kill.
No tricks. Just talk.
All right. Speak.
I want to know what happened at Sunfall. What really happened.
All right. For weeks, each dawn in the tent city came with a new death. Always in their sleep, no struggle. The old, the infirm, sometimes the young. Those who couldn't fight for the cause. I should have realized then it was a culling.
Who would do such a thing?
They thought it was a curse, an evil spirit. But it was only a man. And a silent poison. It took time to catch him, but we did. We brought him before Bahavas for the sun's judgment.
The High Priest Bahavas? He's the one who put the bounty on you.
Yes. He thanked me for my diligence, then had his guards release the villain. You see? It was he who ordered the culling.
No mames.
Then they turned on us. Should have died with my men, so their loyalty meant something. 20 years I gave to the sun. For what? Malice and murder? As for honor, sacrifice, true sacrifice, the kind priests and rulers know nothing of? It's all a fat joke.
No, pussy.
If it's honor you seek, the Sun Karjas seem trustworthy. A little stuck up, maybe, but trustworthy.
Those Karja once raided your Nora lands. Raided every land we could reach. It was the Sun's will. I did what I was told. Others did work. As their captain...
Uthid, I don't care what you did.
It's the humble bounty hunter, man.
Gracias por el follow, Patricia. Bienvenido a los vaqueros espaciales, dice ese güey.
But the Karja are changing their ways. You could too.
Perhaps.
I can believe you're a good man. But why go with the Shadow Karja in the first place? Why serve them?
Because of Itaman, of course. He was the one true Sun King.
Itaman's just a child.
Yes. An untainted vessel. I believed he was pure. But they used him. Used our faith. I can see that now. No shadows under a noonday sun. Bahavas didn't need to disgrace my name. I did it myself, serving a rotten throne.
I met someone who wants to get you out of this. A woman named Vanasha. But first, we need to get you out of here.
What are you? You look like a hunter. You give orders like a soldier who's been out... Mercenaries. Think they'll all line up to tell me I'm innocent?
Should have stayed on the plains, Karja! The mountains belong to us! Keycook's killers! When we're done with you, you won't even leave an echo!
You didn't make it hard to be followed. Almost as if you wanted to go out in a showdown.
Not much gets by you.
To me! Let's take her down!
Espérate, pendejo, apúrate. Dice, ¿qué sería si el juego tuviera, qué? Máquinas sanguijuelas.
Move in! We'll send the rest as soon as they arrive.
Malditos. Manches, ¿cómo? Necesito una pared donde cubrirme, porque aquí no estoy cubriendo de nada.
Only one way out of this, the fighting way.
It's up to you now, man. Rally, we can still finish them.
¿Más? No mames, neta no me acuerdo de esta misión.
Follow me. I've stashed supplies up above.
Sinceramente no me acordaba de esta parte del juego. Es curioso que el juego tenga máquinas para usar arcos y flechas. Pues, como las armas las tienen ellos, pero pues en el Horizon Forbidden West ya puedes, obtienes al final un arma muy poderosa. No, gather supplies. ¿Ya por qué? ¿Supplies para qué? ¿Más? Más hombres.
A robust defense is the most satisfying to break. All right, Marvels. We brought the priest out here, so let's put on a show for him.
Sinceramente no me acuerdo de esta parte.
That, Hood. We've unfinished business, Bahavas and I.
Es hora del duelo.
I don't intend to die today, Uthid.
I did. But you're starting to change my mind.
No mames, como no le di. No manches, pinche puntería chafa que tengo. No necesito. Ay, güey, me caí. Ok, necesito un campo más abierto.
I need you here. Up and over.
To me, you chuffs!
Look out! To your left!
But my marvels thrive on adversity. Step it up, boys!
No manches, ¿cómo se no le mató? No le hizo daño ese. Manches, apúntale bien, güey. No, no me lo puedo quitar de encima. Ya muérete.
That's the last of the marvels.
Mahavas thought he had enough fodder to keep him safe.
Ándale.
Now there's hope for justice. Will you come with me?
Espérame, déjame obtener todo lo que puedo obtener de aquí. En principio estas dos cosas.
It's heavy. Well, it's going wide. I'd have to ditch something.
Y sí, super Rambo la Aloy. ¿Ha jugado Horizon desde que salió? ¿Cómo?
Mahavas still has his personal guard.
Pues lo jugué. Me tardé en jugarlo, no lo jugué día 1. El que sí jugué día 1 fue el Forbidden West. Ese sí, pero la primera Zero Dawn no.
I'll find a use for you.
Across there and we'll have him.
I had to come here myself to end your suffering, Uthid, and mine. The Outlanders led us here, and now that they are dead, their price is most affordable. But enough with needles. For blades. Remove them from the sun's sight.
Vamos. Como que poderosos. Un arquero, un lancero y uno que trae un arma poderosa. Vamos por este güey.
Into the fray!
Fuck.
Make it hurt as the shadow falls upon it.
Fuck.
The sun sets on your
Verde.
pathetic life.
Ese golpe me hubiera matado.
Kill the traitor! Kill Nora!
Que ya me echó. Problema de la corrupción.
Kill the traitor! Kill Nora!
Había una manera de tenerlo mejor al principio haciendo misiones de caza bandidos como era el mundo abierto. ¿No lo quitaron con el update? Ya ni me acuerdo de eso. Pues es que si te ponías a cazar o pasar las misiones de caza, de cacería, así ibas descubriendo mejores armas.
I'll double it. More than double it.
No. I'm tired of this, Bahavas. The lies and the violence and your cheap scented oils. I don't suppose you'd kill yourself.
I had to. I had to. Prune the weak, or all the Karja in Shadow are doomed.
This solves nothing. But may the sun find some worth among your drying bones.
Sinceramente no me acuerdo de esta parte del juego.
That was quite a fireworks show.
You took your time?
I was busy. What do you think happened to Yun Shund, the other mercenary band? And I had to organize passage to Meridian for a wanted man. Give us a moment, Uthid. Girl talk. You've had quite a day. I never imagined Bahavas would blunder into his own trap. His death opens up wonderful possibilities. Remember Edaman and Nasadi, the Child King and his mother guarded like hostages at Sunfall? With Bahavas gone, no one will be watching them. I want to get them out. And I could use your help.
Kidnapping the Sun King of the Shadow Karja is no small task.
I want to know. Déjenme ir a los pits.
It's not kidnapping. They want to go to Meridian, to safety.
How do you know that?
I've been posing as Nasadi's handmaiden. She's scared. For herself, of course, but mostly for Edaman.
Why do you care what happens to them?
Edaman is the Shadow Karja's figurehead. If he defects, it will remove their last trace of legitimacy. Beyond that, he's just a boy who clings to his mommy. He made a little grazer for me out of matchsticks once. It wasn't very good, but still, nobody ever made anything for me before.
What's going to happen to Uthid now?
Don't worry. You gave him a second life, and I'll put it to good use. He'll be welcomed in Meridian as a military advisor. Hopefully he can help Avad finish the Shadow Karja with as little bloodshed as possible.
What's going to happen at Sunfall now that Bahavas is dead?
Oh, it will be glorious. The priests will panic. There'll be infighting, skullduggery, and backstabbing as they wrangle for power. Best of all, they'll be distracted. Bahavas, your life brought misery, but your death is a flower that blooms in abundance.
Dice que nunca jugaría aunque le pagaran. Yo Minecraft. Pues creo que también sería la misma respuesta. Porque, por ejemplo, aunque no me gusta mucho, o nunca me ha llamado la atención Fortnite, tal vez algún día lo pudiera jugar, pero quién sabe.
I hired his crew to sweep the path, so all you have to do is wait for me.
If this Wadiv has already cleared the area, why do you need me?
Contingencies, little huntress. Something will go wrong, and I need protection I can count on. You.
I'll try not to disappoint.
Esto era side quest. Me engañaron.
Menos tú estás pendejo, ¿qué, hijo?
A ver, quest. A ver, voy a viajar. Manches. Esto era secundario. Pero ¿por qué demonios? Es que la verdad no me acuerdo cómo demonios conseguí la armadura de los Shadow Karja. Se supone que la tendría que tener para poder entrar, pero ¿quién demonios me la daba? Es lo que no me acuerdo. Exactamente, Henry, fuimos embarajiñados. Hemos sido embarajiñados.
What the fuck are you doing?
Nothing is forgiven.
Es que ya no me acuerdo por dónde era para ir bajando. Por acá. No. Sinceramente no me acuerdo por dónde se bajaba, pero a ver. Fuimos embarajiñados, fuimos... ¿Cómo se decía la otra palabra? No me acuerdo. No me acuerdo la de embarajiñados. ¿Por dónde demonios bajaba?
Decide not to strike back against the usurpers.
Dice, yo en este juego por querer escalar cuando me caía se salía del mapa. ¿Qué demonios? ¿Pero por dónde? ¿Por dónde se baja? No me... por aquí. Ándale, ya me maté. Eso fue una piltrafa. Una super piltrafa. Ok, ya entendí.
We need a respite from violence, even if it is temporary.
Y si se salía y caía en un abismo negro y solo que daba reiniciar. Pues algo así me pasó ahorita. Oh, pues. ¿Y aquí para dónde?
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Vamos. Es después de esto. Eso que acabas de decir es después de
I'm
esto.
heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan.
Elisabet Sobeck.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elisabet Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Oops. Eso va a llamar a todos.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. So by now,
Holy shit.
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero
Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Ah, de haber sido terrible. Vamos a imaginar, o sea, la psicología detrás de todo esto.
Please take a seat and wait for
¿Qué
the
habría
name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
O sea, ¿qué habrían tenido en la mente estas personas que estuvieron trabajando sin cansancio, sin descanso, sabiendo que lo último que hacían era eso para morir?
Forget about traveling light.
Morir.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
Aquí ya van. Sí, la escena del general Harris.
Theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Pero pues, aparte de aterrador.
Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Faro Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Faro Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Faro robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elisabet Sobeck to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Madres. La primera vez que yo vi esa escena me quedé congelado.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elisabet saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Dice Richie Poderoso, yo te hacía en el concierto de Metallica. ¿En el de Metallica hoy?
Castrals. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Sí, un chingo de tráfico. Un chingo de tráfico. El domingo también.
Help me!
get me victory.
A ver, pausa. El concierto de Metallica no es la próxima semana. A ver, esperen. Ya me hice bolas. Déjenme mandar un mensaje a mi cuate, porque él es el que consiguió los boletos. A ver, espérate. No, miércoles. Ah, es esta y la otra, sí. Dije, no manches. Según yo, estoy programado para ir el 29. Sí, 29, pues sí. Hasta la otra semana. No, ya. Mejor anular envío. No, olvídenlo. Sí, ya me ves espantado. Dije, no manches, pues si yo estoy planeando, pero para ir a la próxima semana no está. Un amigo consiguió boletos.
We're too close to the tribal crypt to stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
Sí, un amigo, te digo, consiguió boletos y vamos a ver. Yo digo que es, pues sí, primeramente Jesus Christ, ahí andaré la próxima semana.
You previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
On the chariot line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rent.
Want to discuss?
Oof. It is accurate, yes.
Sale, Richie, gracias por pasarte, descansale. No, ok. Ahí va. Ahí va. Elisabet Sobeck. Elisabet Sobeck.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Faro plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia.
Gaia.
Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Faro robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
Huh?
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
A machine of creation.
Elisabet did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how'd it end up in the wreckage of a Faro robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobeck, Margot, they were smart to get out of Faro when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves we weren't cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy.
If you're still nauseous.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobeck's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timor. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
Exactamente.
I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry.
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
Ahí se suspendió la transmisión.
See to make sure I behave this time?
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobeck is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What are you... You know... Get your hands off me!
Madres. Pues lo que digo, la psicología de recibir esas noticias de que en 16 meses todo se va a acabar y que ya no hay vuelta atrás. ¿Será que nos pase eso alguna vez? Así como vamos, lo veo muy posible.
Intruder! Get her!
All right. Whatever you do, don't die now.
No manches, ¿cómo no lo maté? Ok, eso sí los falla.
Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus. Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration.
Ahora.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Found one. Looks intact.
Ahora. Gracias, Technicals.
Just a humble bounty hunter, man.
A la maíz. Esa alerta siempre me despierta. A ver, abajo. Sí, ahí está. Ok, creo que van al revés. Transpose. A ver si los pongo otra vez. Como dicen. Este de arriba. Ya, porque no funciona esta cosa. Ahora otra vez.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Reversed. Ok, a ver. Sí, tonto. No vi las letras de Faro. Ya está.
Just a humble bounty hunter, man.
Gracias por el follow.
That did it.
Ahí está.
Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Vamos a ver. Gracias por los follows. Fuck. Más Eclipse.
They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia, it's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
1, 2, 3. Y arriba no oye. a venir más. No por mucho. Ta madre, tanto pico ahí me estorba. No mames, ¿cómo no le dio?
Farewell, fool. See them!
That's the last of them. Or not.
No mames.
I see something!
Hello, I'm Margoshan, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia...
No manches, me salieron directo en la cara esos güeyes.
Lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, I noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, well, that's because we are going to be the ones.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. A waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build.
¿Ya por dónde?
Hello, I'm Margoshan, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. A waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus...
Ay, ¿por dónde pues?
These shapes, I've seen them before. In a cauldron.
You've been inside a cauldron.
An abandoned one, yes.
So the cauldrons, they belong to Gaia.
It would appear so. The birthing places of her machines.
I think this is it. Elisabet Sobeck's office. But more Eclipse.
Careful now.
1, 3. Ay, por donde bajo.
Yep.
Desde aquí no puedo dispararlas.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaju. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically,
all of this lost. The ancients' greatest gift to us.
First,
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy.
Second, the collection
You
and
of all
processing
people should know
of
that.
projected 180 million discrete data entries, 42 zettabytes of data.
Fear the power of the...
Fuck.
That's the last of them. Along once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders.
Dr. Sobeck, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. the highest ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Faro Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol, the ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos, spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
No, bueno, ya no me acuerdo por dónde sería ese. ¿Por acá? No, no.
No space.
Chinga, ¿por dónde era?
to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji.
No, por aquí entra. ¿Por dónde? No puedo abrir esa puerta. Por acá. No, por aquí sales.
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn.
Por acá.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Okay.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist.
The
Alpha.
Cradle facilities. Elisabet said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
Digamos.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elisabet's office.
Morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobeck, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No. No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Elisabet Sobeck viendo como.
Nuts would benefit from antilopinate morphologies, though caprid forms show superior low
component that got removed.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and filing statement.
Elisabet, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elisabet, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony.
Demonios.
What if it was all for nothing?
Elisabet, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elisabet.
In you, all things are possible. Es lo que digo, o sea, la psicología de saber que todo está valiendo madre afuera y estás todo encerrado ahí sin ninguna opción de salir. Sin ninguna opción de salir, sin nada. No, Te me
Pure
volvería loco.
logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elisabet, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Faro's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Pinche Ted Faro. Un desgraciado en toda la extensión de la palabra. Pero bueno. A ver. Ahí viene lo bueno.
Can't carry more.
Ok. A ver, déjenme ir a los pits otra vez. Listos. Aquí es donde. Para todos, terribles noticias. Me temo que los Farsenet han informado que la misión del Odyssey ha fallado. La última noche la telemetría indicó una catastrófica falla que los ha hecho viajar, que los ha hecho perderse lejos del sistema solar. La nave y su tripulación, los cigotos y las semillas, todo se perdió. Zero Dawn es la única esperanza para la continuación de la especie humana, la vida terrestre. Debemos de lograrlo, Elisabet. O sea, Elisabet supo de la falsa información de los Farsenet. Demonios. No mames. No. Estaría para volverse loco.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Ya ahorita ya vale madre.
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Hellis.
making me do it again?
Ya valió chorizo. Ya valió chorizo. Ya valió chorizo esto.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Esto se va a poner feo.
Muy feo.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist. A simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings, a pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then get this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east.
Maldito.
To rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land.
You son of a bitch!
I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it?
And yet, so fragile.
So fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Ya valió chorizo, ya valió chorizo, ya valió chorizo esto.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
¡Es hora del duelo!
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it. That pillar's weak.
Oh, espérate.
Another hit, and that pillar will come down. Get out of the way. Try luring the behemoth into the pillars. That did it. One more pillar and that platform will come down.
Ay, no seas mamón. Bajo un chino.
It's down.
Ahora sí. Ahora sí.
Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it! Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with its lift attacks. Belly. Looks important. Freeze canister on its hips. Cryo element should set it off.
That was fun, wasn't it?
Shadows. Kill her.
Y así escapamos.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time, then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans.
Banuk?
Of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed my... who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
Bueno, ya descubrimos la verdad. Ya pudimos escapar. Ahora solamente nos falta regresar todo este camino. Pero eso sería el lunes, cuando tenemos que ir a salvar a los Nora. Pero eso será hasta el lunes. Señoras, nos estamos viendo. Estos los que estuvieron lurkeando, nos vemos el lunes. Descánsenle. Estuvo bueno. Esa parte de Zero Dawn fue algo impresionante para mí la primera vez que lo jugué. Se sigue disfrutando como si fuera la primera vez. De hecho, por eso Zero Dawn se me hace mejor que Forbidden West, porque pues como tenía todos los secretos, no sabía uno ni qué pex. Pero pues descubre todo lo que pasó y está cabrón. Pero bueno, sale, señores, descansen. Mañana nos vemos el lunes. Y recuerden, siempre en hardcore. Bye.